right, if you can just introduce yourself, where you're fighting out of, maybe something interesting you want people to know about.
My name is Nasty Nate Jennerman, representing Rufus Sport, fighting out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and I'm just a regular guy. Something interesting. Right now I live with 16 other dudes. We're living with a bunch of dudes. It sucks. When they're farting, it smells. Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, everybody's cooking up good food. It smells good then. There's been a lot of camaraderie, but, obviously, like, I'm used to living at home with my wife and my 3-year-old son and she was 6 months old when I left, 7-month-old daughter now. So it's a lot different. I've never lived with roommates other than, like, my family, and then I bought a house. So it's been different. So my manager called me up. He said, hey, and like it sounded like it was exciting. I'm like, yo, is this the big call? He goes, it's a big call. He's like, probably not exactly what you wanted, hoping for a short notice fight. We were kind of sitting back waiting for one. And then he goes, the Ultimate Fighter's coming up. They're doing lightweights and bantamweights. He's like, they want you to apply and do the interview. He's like, you already have the interview set up. He's like, they just need you to fill out the application and then everything's set to go. So my wife and I originally were like, nah, it's not gonna happen. There's no way. I own a gym. Like, I teach classes all the time. So it was gonna be too hard. And like, I work at UPS, so we're like, no, it can't happen. And then he's like, do the interview. We'll go from there. So we did the interview, and then we talked to some people. All the coaches at my gym were like, hey, we can handle it. Like, you need to go do this. And, my boss at work was like, yeah, dude, we can make this work. You'll have your job when you come back. And Mariah's like, I got it handled. Like, I got Kanan and Esme. So then we were like, okay, well, if we get the spot, we'll go. And so now we're here. And, I know there's so many people back home holding it down for me. So I'm out here doing my best. No, as soon as I heard Conor, I was like, yes. This is going to be the biggest season ever. And then they announced it was going to be on ESPN instead of ESPN Plus. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, we're going to be on the biggest season that's ever been on The Ultimate Fighter. So this is it. I don't think there was any downfalls to it. Having Conor here and then to put Chandler across from him, it's just it's two fantastic coaches that know what they're doing, and they're both really good on the mic, and they bring two different personalities. It's a clash of personalities, and it's gonna be fireworks when you guys watch the show.
And we're already hearing about a little bit of fireworks. Dana said at the press conference that there was an incident between McGregor and Chandler. I'm hearing from quite a few people there was pushing and shoving. Can you tell me what you saw or what you've seen between the two of them?
Dana released this first.
Dana said it.
All right. Yeah, all I can say is you got to tune in, watch the show every week, and you'll see some fireworks. I promise that. It gets lit.
I heard from a few that there were some cast members involved in the pushing and shoving as well. Is that true?
There's some people that try to get to the cage when some stuff went down, so we'll see what they all caught. The commission was on it. The commission was quick. Nah, that's not necessarily true. They have cast members everywhere all the time. They keep us in check. Or not cast members, crew members.
What about the veterans who are on the field, not the coaches? Have you anyone that you're looking at as a mentor?
I wouldn't necessarily say that I have any of the veterans as a mentor, but it's been cool to have them and just kind of talk to them about what it was like how much it sucked to have to go back to that regional, local, sub UFC level, unless you're fighting for UFC PFL, Bellator, there's not that much money in all of this. It's tough out there. So, talking to them about what it's like to have to go back to that and then, make that come up again. They're all hungry, and the prospects are all hungry to finally get there. So it's such a competitive season. Like I don't. Every fight that's in the house is a UFC level fight. So you guys get to see a lot of really good. You guys are gonna get to see a lot of good fights every week. Thank you.